22 seconds.
10
with the
now.
pop quiz. It is. It's going to. Well, I can only go off what I can see in the studio. So
yeah,
as soon as that disappears, we appear.
Yeah, in the time that you say 22, it's already gone 10 seconds. So you never keep up with it.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's hide it, and we'll come on the camera. At least we'll try and come on camera. Yes, we made it.
We're here.
Hello.
We're here. Yeah.
Hello, Fonz.
Yeah, you've gone all newsy on us.
I have. Thanks to Brigetti, built this beautiful background set, which comes in two parts. There's a left-hand side, which Brigetti uses, a right-hand side, which I use, and it looks like we're in the same studio. Very effective.
I was saying that's cool. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah. Very clever thinking.
Yeah. The only flying element at the moment is the black line down the center of the screen.
Oh, yeah, in between. Yeah,
in between us.
Yeah, you can't actually join it together.
No, not on.
That might change in the future, though. You never know.
True. If we get different screen layouts where we can actually move people about screen, then that would be good. And so if you're joining us live, thank you. We'll be with the pop quiz shortly. And the year, just so you know, so you can actually get some practice in, is 1968. Okay, so we're live on Facebook, we're live on YouTube, and well, it's just good to be live, really.
Yes, yeah. We're doing what it says on the tin. We're being live. Be live.
Indeed. Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's bring a screen share up. So I'm going to share screen, and yep, it's letting me do that. So over to the Chrome tab, and we say thank you to Trivia Plaza, and bring the quiz up on the screen. Now we have it. So the quiz is ready to go. I've got a feeling though at the moment it's just going to be you and me.
I think we might be okay until people start picking up. We might just be able to carry it until people start getting involved. We need people quick though.
We do. What I'm doing in the background is I'm actually hopefully finding where we are on Facebook, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do.
No, not while you're broadcasting at the same time. It's not.
No, that's true. But I'm going to attempt it and then share it onto my timeline.
Yeah.
Because we are live on the Be Live in 5 page. I think.
It says we're live. I've got a little flashy thing in the corner.
Yeah, whether we are live in the right place or not.
I'll tell you what, Maggie. I'll look at my phone if you want.
Yeah, I've got it. Don't panic. I'm just trying to.
Don't panic, Captain Mandarin.
Just trying to stop it playing and switch over to me. Because this is it's just, I still don't understand why Facebook have done this. I don't. So I'm just going to share it. And I'm going to go to more options, and I'm going to go to
good old Facebook,
news feed, and I've got to the news feed, and I'm going to type in the immortal words live now, if I can, if it will let me. I mean, back in the old days, you used to be able to go live and share it, and
yeah,
live. I misspelt it. Live now. Okay, so I'm going to post that on my profile.
What did you put? What did you put? Live now.
No, I put live bow.
Ah.
It didn't make any sense whatsoever. And welcome to everybody who's joining us and found us. If you want to say hello, please do. We have the situation, of course, where we have to share the broadcast, but we can't do that until we go live. Anyway,
yeah.
The year
not good, is it?
Is 1968. So, without further ado, put the pop quiz full screen. You can still hear. Hang on.
You've got rid of it. You're not. Oh, it's back. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
It will be.
There it is.
You can still hear Fonz and myself, and we're going to play 1968. And we do need your help, as you know. Let's see if it works.
Yeah.
It's thinking about. Right. Okay. Good. I picked a good year, Fonz. I think we're
you did. Yeah. I think we might be okay with this one.
Yeah. Okay. So if you've not played before, we've got the song title on the screen, Nights in White Satin, and then 4 options: Iron Butterfly, Louis Armstrong, Jimi Hendrix Experience, or the Moody Blues.
I'd love to hear Jimi Hendrix version.
Yeah. That'd be something, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Louis Armstrong. What's the words to Nights in White Satin? Nights in White Satin. Never reaches in the end. That's how Louis Armstrong would be doing it.
Okay, and Nights in no comment. Nights in White Satin, is it I'm Butterfly, Louis Armstrong, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, or the Moody Blues? You have 20 seconds to get your answers in. We want to judge what the delay is between what we're seeing and what's happening on Facebook. We know that we're live on Facebook, so we're grateful for that. But I think we can handle this one on our own if there are no comments coming in. Shall we?
I'm quite confident. Are you quite confident on this one?
Yes, on this one I am. Shall we go for the Moodies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I would love to hear Jimi Hendrix version if he had ever made it.
Song number 2 from 1968. This Wheel's on Fire. Was it Iron Butterfly, Moody Blues, the Jimi Hendrix Experience, or Julie Driscoll? This Wheel's on Fire. Rolling down the road.
Rolling down the road.
That's a better. That's a better. Yeah. Okay. So again, if you know the answer, just type in one of the 4 artists, and we might just be batting well here because I think. Well, I know the answer. Yeah. It's in the year we picked. But if you could just, sorry, Fonz.
No, I was going to say, but actually, I haven't got the complete people who sung it. It's somebody else as well, when they're with them, and it's longer. Yeah. I can't remember what it was, the rest of it, but you know what I mean. It's not just them. It's somebody else. Okay, and we welcome more and more people coming to watch us. Thank you for coming to watch. This is the pop quiz from Trivia Plaza. We're on question 2. Fonz and I managed to get question 1 right, which is good. And the song here is This Wheel's on Fire. The options are Iron Butterfly, Moody Blues, Jimi Hendrix Experience, or Julie Driscoll. If you know the answer to the question, then put your answer in the comments. We will see it and feature you and your answer on screen. Did we get 9 last week? Yeah, it was 9. We got 1 wrong.
Yeah, I got 9 out of 10. We're trying for 10 out of 10 this week.
Yeah. And miracles are happening. We've got 1 right already on our own. Indeed.
Hello, and we say hello to Gospel. Hello, Gospel. Hello. Right, the comments are working. Thank you, Gospel.
Well, hello there.
Yeah. So, are we going to go for?
I'll let you. I know what it is, but I know that you know what it is as well. So I'll let you go for it.
Just a minute. I've managed to take a screenshot. I don't want to take a screenshot. I just want to hit Julia Driscoll. Well, select.
Yeah.
Julia Driscoll.
Was it Brian something and the Trinity as well for them?
Julia could have been.
Something like that. Oh, this one I know this one as well.
Good. Suzanne, was it by Leonard Cohen, The Small Faces, The Beatles, or Cream?
That's not Whipped or Dairy.
No, it's not. It's The White Room Queen.
Yep.
Yes. With Ginger Baker on drums.
Yeah.
Well, Small Faces with Stevie Winwood.
Yep.
Well, the Beatles with the Beatles.
Yeah, with John Lennon, Paul McCartney.
Yep.
George Harrison. Richard Starkey's proper name. There you go.
Okay.
I'm being clever.
All right, and Gospel's going with Leonard Cohen, option A. That's a neat way of putting it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Who would you say? Have you got an idea?
Yeah.
Have you got an idea who it?
Oh, I know it is. It is. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought you might. Yeah.
I'm a big fan of them.
Yeah. Well, I'm a big fan of all of them, so I like all of them. So
yeah. Well, Small Faces were Ogden's Nut Gone Flake, and I've got the LP in the attic.
Yeah, worth some money, that is.
Yeah.
You know on the song "Lazy Sunday" afternoons, that one.
Yeah.
So I think that's on the album, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know the bit where they got he's playing the comb and going That's him taking the mickey out of I can't get no satisfaction, because he's going you listen to it again. He done it. He put it in there deliberately. Bit.
Oh, we thought you'd actually chosen A.
Yeah.
Well, the first option. Shall we go with what we're thinking?
Yeah, definitely.
So Leonard Cohen, which is option A, which Gospel chose,
which is a good guess.
It is. Right. Okay. The title is "Sunshine of Your Love," and the options are Cream, Iron Butterfly, The Moody Blues, or the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
We're actually two of those artists have performed this song. I know two of them have performed this.
Okay.
So
who's the original? That's the question.
Yeah.
Well, we've been here before, because it might not be the original.
No. That's what I mean. That's what I'm worried about. I know who the original is, and I know the other ones who did it afterwards, but they might go with the second and not the original, like they did do in the previous
quiz. Yeah. Last week we got caught out.
So that there is two definite possibilities because of that reason.
But we can only have one.
Yeah. I think on this situation, I think we should go for the original anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So, shall we go with it?
Yeah, go for it.
Does it begin with C?
Yeah, it's Cream.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, so our answer is, if I can get there. Oh. The tab is in the way. Okay. Can we do it? Can we get 10 out of 10 on our own, Fonz? Who knows?
Yeah.
All right.
Shall I tell you who the other one was? It was Jimi Hendrix. He also performed it because he was a big fan of Cream. And when they split up, he did a tribute to him, and that was the song that he. So Gospel's also got it right as well, because Jimi Hendrix did perform it.
Right. Okay. So the song is The Weight. The options are Dusty Springfield, Joe Cocker, the band, or Julie Driscoll. Now we've already had Julie Driscoll.
Joe Cocker was a plumber, wasn't he, before he was a singer?
Uh-huh.
He was very animated kind of singer, wasn't he?
He was.
Brilliant, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, he could bring a song, he could tell a story in song form. With little help from his friends, of course.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Dusty Springfield, of course, part of the Springfields, and she had a few good hits. Only Want to Be With You, Son of a Preacher Man. What else was there?
Yeah.
You Don't Have to Say You Love Me. That kind of songs, wasn't it? Something like that.
There were. The Weight, though. Did she sing The Weight?
She might have done.
All right, and Corinda's joined us. Say hello to Corinda. And Corinda is going with Dusty Springfield. Right. And following that up with I Think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what this one is?
I don't know, but I've got a sense.
I know 100% which one it is.
Oh, that's good. In that case, we'll take your answer in a minute. And Gospel is saying the band. Okay, so which one we're going to go with, Fonz?
The band. Gospel's right. It's the band.
I agree too. Okay. Thank you, Gospel. Okay. All right. Okay. if you're a Brit and you get this wrong, then, well, yes. The song is Hello Goodbye. Your options are the Beatles, Big Brother and the Holding Company, Aretha Franklin, or the Moody Blues.
That's a brilliant name, Big Brother and the Holding Company.
Yeah. Now, this song was actually part of a Christmas special.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah, I was there. We were having a party around at ours, and my cousin and my brother and I were watching it, and everybody else was partying.
Yeah.
But we were enthralled by what was taking place on terrestrial television in those days.
Yeah.
We couldn't make head nor tail of most of the songs, but some of them, as there's this one, is still with us today.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could tell you the B side to this as well, but I'm not going to because then I'll give it away.
Well, you would.
Yeah.
You would. That's the wrong path to take, the wrong lane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And Gospel is saying the Beatles. Corinda, we need you too. Thank you, Gospel.
Who are they? I've never heard of them. Are they a new group?
What, Big Brother and the Holding Company? I've never heard of them.
No, the Beatles. Do you know something? I think they might catch on, that group.
Yeah, it probably did. And over to Corinda, and Corinda is saying the Beatles. Do we agree with Gospel and Corinda?
Oh, definitely, yeah, 100%. It's the Beatles.
Okay, so we're going to go for the Beatles.
The B side was "I Am the Walrus."
Okay.
Good chew.
Okay, right now the title here, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, escapes me. It doesn't come to
no,
mind.
it doesn't. It doesn't mean either. I've got no idea. This is the first one with no idea. Right.
Okay. So we do need your help. The Bee Gees, Leonard Cohen, Iron Butterfly, or Joe Cocker. Trying to sort of. I reckon that if we said Alexa play it, she wouldn't have a clue.
Yeah, I've never.
I don't think this is in her music catalogue. Certainly not in mine. At least I don't think it is. And I do have Bee Gees in my catalogue, and Leonard Cohen and Joe Cocker.
Yeah.
Don't think there's any Iron Butterfly there, but we need help.
I don't know. I can't see this connected to.
Okay.
To any of them, really.
Oh dear, says Gospel.
Corinda's saying, Iron Butterfly.
Okay. And Gospel saying Butterfly as well.
Yeah.
Well, this is the one where this is definitely a team.
Well, Corinda's, if you look at the next message, just popped up. He's very sure it's Iron Butterfly. That sounds.
I know it's Iron Butterfly. We got Okay, so this is definitely a team effort because I genuinely don't know. Shall we go with our team?
Yeah.
Iron Butterfly it is.
Yeah. Gospel's comment, go with the strangest one, and that's always it, right? And the strangest name has got to be the strangest group, isn't it?
Right. Well, one of the things about doing this quiz, you just see the title and you've got the tune playing in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. If you know the song names.
Well, yeah, it does help. Born to be Wild. Was it the Rolling Stones, Dusty Springfield, Steppenwolf, or the Beatles? Born to be Wild, 1968.
You stepped on a wolf?
No, Steppenwolf. No,
oh, I thought you said I stepped on a wolf. Oh, I thought you said you stepped on a wolf.
No, it's just one word.
Sure, this was number one with Dusty Springfield, wasn't it?
I'm saying nothing. We've got to wait for the votes to come in. We traditionally we don't declare our hand until we're pretty sure, and we do that by waiting for people to answer and our friends to answer, and then we know we're on the right track. But so far we have got 7 out of 7 right,
which is good.
Yeah,
we're on the right path.
We are. We're going to do this. I can sense it that we're actually going to.
This was out of a film, a famous film, motorbike. Dennis Hopper. I could see the beginning time. My dad liked the film, and they're riding down the highway on 2 motorbikes. Oh.
Yeah, gospel. I think I know this one. Steppenwolf. The film is Easy Rider.
That's it. That's the one. My dad loved that film,
which I saw in the cinema.
As it when it came out.
Oh yeah. With Dennis Hopper. Yeah. And who's the other guy?
I don't know. I can't remember. I remember Dennis Hopper though.
Yeah. He had a famous sister. It'll come to me. Yes.
That narrows it down, but there you go. 69.
If you get her surname, then that's probably Fonda.
What? His
sister is Jane, and
Fonda.
He is Peter.
Fonda, yeah.
Okay.
It was 69, the film, wasn't it? Came out, I think.
So we have to go with
Steppenwolf.
choice, our choice, Steppenwolf. You notice how most of the songs seem to be bottom left. Oh, I mentioned this earlier, so we should get this one right. Right, the song is White Room, and our choices are Joe Cocker, Cream, Julie Driscoll, or Dusty Springfield. I inadvertently mentioned this earlier. So if you've been watching and listening, and Corinda agrees it's Steppenwolf, so Corinda and Gospel got that one right.
Yeah. Thing is, though, is with it, they should have got this opportunity to confuse people here, because if they'd put the Beatles in as a choice, some people might confuse it with the White Album.
Yeah, that's possible.
Missed opportunity there.
Yeah, Gospel's giving up on this one. Gospel's saying pass. You're allowed to pass, and Corinda's saying Cream, and Gospel is saying pass. Right, okay. And in a white room with a something or other. Are we going to go with?
Who are we going to go with? I think
we should go with Cream, don't you?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay. Right. Oh, wow.
We were talking about this.
This is spooky. We actually talked about Ogden's Nut Gone Flake earlier. So Lazy Sunday is our 10th of 10 songs. Your choices are Mr. Sir Tom Jones, The Beatles, Small Faces, or Cream.
Yeah, so who is Cream? There's Eric Clapton in it, and we'll Ginger Baker, and I forget
Eric Clapton, Ginger Baker, supergroup, one of the first supergroups in the 60s.
Yeah,
because they all came from other groups and joined together. And Cream, well, if you Google it, Gospel, you'll find a back catalogue which is just simply amazing, and you will recognise some of the songs. Trust me on that. And over to Corinda, and Corinda's guess is Small Faces.
He probably remembers from earlier.
He possibly does. Yeah, we'll put a link to Cream after Gospel. We'd love to play some, but we'd get taken off air if we did that.
Yeah.
So Corinda is saying Small Faces.
We're lucky in the modern world, because all we have to do is say to Alexa, play Cream, and then it'll just play a whole load of songs by him.
That's right. Yeah.
Or if you buy a cheap Alexa off the market that's not called Alexa, that's called Alela, and you say play Cream, it orders you milk.
Right. Okay, and Gospel is going to check them out. Good. You'll have a wonderful evening's listening.
Yeah.
I assure you. They are, to coin a phrase, they are the creme de la creme of rock bands.
Creme de la creme.
Rock bands.
Yep.
Okay. Right, so another 10 seconds and we'll declare this one. And this is Rod Stewart. Well, it's pre-Stewart.
Yeah, it's pre.
It's pre, because they actually became the faces. Small, yeah. Okay, so Gospel's guess is in. That's good. I've no idea about Lazy Sunday. Right, Lazy Sunday Afternoon is a classic from the album Ogden's Nut Gone Flake, which I've now said for the 4th time, or probably 5th.
You can never say it too many times.
I don't know. I get a plug-in for I'll then put it on eBay and it'll sell.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gospel's guess is on its way. Unless the guess is Guess Who, of course.
No, I think she's saying that if she give you an answer, that it would be a guess.
Right, okay.
I think that's what she's saying.
Okay. Okay, so we've introduced you to Cream and the Small Faces. If you play this track on a Sunday, then the first thing Sunday morning, play Lazy Sunday. It will set you up for the day.
Just make sure your neighbours are out.
Yeah. And thank you, Corinda, and Small Faces. So we're all of one mind. We're going to hit this button to get 10 out of 10. Shall I?
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be nice to get, Steve Marrow in this song as well? Another thing.
Yeah.
He goes, wouldn't it be nice, in a proper Cockney accent? It was actually, I think it was guy out of I know who he is, Nash, Graham Nash.
Graham Nash of the Hollies.
Yeah, said to him, I dare you to sing in Cockney in a song, and then I'll do it. Well, he did Lazy Sunday, but Graham Nash never did do it.
Okay. Congratulations, team. Without you, we couldn't have got 10 out of 10. It's an awesome score. You can't get better than that. We don't need to play the game again because we've already got 10.
Yep.
So, and the average score is 8.52. So we've beaten the average yet again. And thank you for joining, and thank you for playing, and thank you for your answers, especially the one where Fonz and I didn't have a clue.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. It's all about teamwork.
Yeah, definitely.
So over to Corinda, and Corinda is saying, Fonz, have you tried? Oh, right. Okay. No, this is good. Thank you, Corinda. Fonz, have you tried Linktree? I just signed up for it. One stream, Steve. Very good. Right. Okay. I discovered I discovered this site, the one that Corinda signed up for. Fonz is not there. He's hiding again.
I am. I was just looking for something. I dropped something.
Right.
I've got it now.
Good. Discovered a site. I'm going to stop screen sharing because it will make the quality of the video better. Called Linktree. Now, Linktree is, well, I'll show you because I could describe it until I'm blue in the face. So I'm going to try and bring it up on screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no one that I've seen Corinda doing. Haps or something.
Right. Haps TV, PPS.TV is a broadcasting system. And Corinda's got quite a few followers on there.
Yeah, well, I've been, although I haven't commented or anything, I have been watching some of his stuff, so I've been hiding in the background watching what he's been doing, so he hasn't escaped my attention.
That's it. We do watch each other's broadcasts. We don't necessarily declare we're actually there.
That's right.
Yeah. And I'm just waiting for this to come up on screen. It can't be far away, though. I'm going to close that tab because I don't need it anymore. Close that tab. I don't need it anymore. Make sure I'm still in the studio, which I am. That's good. And just wait for this tab to load. And I'll do a screen share of it. Okay, so let's go for screen share. Let's pick the tab and share it. Now, one of the battles that we face in live broadcasting, in writing blogs, in a whole range of things, is letting people know what we're up to. And we all have things that are ongoing which you'd like people to participate in. So this is where Linktree comes in, because it is a calling card. But it's a very special calling card. I'll just put it full screen. Okay. This is my calling card. And basically, as you can see, as I slowly go down the screen, it's got links to live video production. It's got links to a blog, what I wrote. It's got a 14-day trial of Be Live. And in actual fact, if I click that link there and come back here and stop sharing that screen and share the one I meant to share in the first place, that would be helpful, wouldn't it?
Is this, do you pay for this Linktree, or is it free?
There's a free version and there's a paid version. So
that's always good. I always like that. You know, I mean, there's companies like that don't give you a free version, but I always like it because it gives you a chance to test it and all that before you do.
Yep. That's right. Okay, so this is better. This is my Linktree, and as you can see, it's got about 15 items on it. And I'm going to go over to the page and just scroll down. I chose a background, Corinda. You can choose different backgrounds.
Yours is changing colour though.
Oh yes, this is a rainbow background, and I love that. It will change colour as time goes on.
Can you put your own background on it as well?
Oh, you can, yeah. But it won't change colour like this one.
No. I'm just asking what questions people are probably sitting there thinking, asking.
Yeah. So I'm going to go over there and scroll down, and you can see everything that I'm up to. So you've got my newsletter, you've got OBS Ninja. But if I click, and this is the magic, if I click on OBS Ninja, it will, in a second or two, and it's always slow because we're actually live, it will come through, and magically, before your very eyes, you can see it developing. You can see what's going to happen here. It's getting bigger and bigger, and I'm talking about it. And basically, what I want to say is that you can embed videos from YouTube and Vimeo and play them. So you can put a blog site in there. You can put video from YouTube, video from Vimeo, and it will come up on screen. Faster than this, I do assure you.
Yeah. Do you say link websites as well?
Yeah. So if I press play, there you are. It will come up with a video with sound.
Yeah. It's because you're asking it to do too many things at once, so it's lagging, isn't it?
That's right. Okay. So I'll close that. But I've got 4 videos in there.
Yeah.
Which can be played, and basically I'll be updating that every day. So if you do, if you check the link, you can find what's happening now. The magical thing is, and this is the magical thing, that so far 1 in 3, well, to be more accurate, 35% of the people who've seen this page have clicked a link.
Yeah.
Now, that's a click-through rate of 35%. So by having one of these and put it on Twitter, put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube, put it everywhere you are, put this link, then people will find out what you're up to rather than, So it is a visual calling card, which works.
But the good thing about human nature is we're inquisitive to find stuff out. So when you see something like that sitting in front of you, you're going to click to find out what it's about.
That's right. Yeah, I think it looks good because it's actually changing colour on screen.
That is. I will say that is a cool effect.
Yeah, that's good. Right, let's catch up with the comments. All right, okay, let's go back. We've got to go back.
Get back.
Fonz. All right, so he's saying, I haven't seen you for a long time.
I think it means shows.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been working on some work, especially a couple of books and stuff, and it's kind of time consuming and some other bits and bobs. And because can't go out and do other things because of the corona lockdown, so you have to take on other things to do. So I've been doing that. But my show, Cambridge Historian Live, is coming back very soon.
Oh, yay!
For one, but this important news. This is actually I've not told anybody. This is the last series of Cambridge Historian Live, because next year it's not going to be live. It's going to be different. There'll still be me doing live stuff, talking to people like this, but the actual show is going to be a pre-recorded show in like sort of like discussion documentary stage. So there'll be me talking, then interviewing somebody on location where they are, that kind of stuff.
So more produced than live.
Yeah, more professional. But not this is professional, but you know what I mean. That kind of more. It's like you'd expect to see on TV sort of style.
Yeah,
but the live stuff will go on as well, though.
Okay. And Corinda's saying he needs to write a blog one day, and the Gospel is saying you can go to goenterprise.com. Brilliant. Okay.
Do you know, every time I come on this show, I end up writing loads of links down that people suggest me. Then after the show, go and look at. Yeah. So if you ever see me looking down and doing something like this, you know that I'm writing down. I'm taking notice of what's being said.
Okay. Over to Corinda. And Corinda's saying, how do you make orange? I can't claim any credit for that. It's just beautiful design. It just works well.
You can make one that shakes.
Yeah. I've got the last one. I think, or I did have one that shook, but I've got to say, Gospel. I'm two minds about that. It was amusing to start with, but when you keep seeing it every time,
it loses its appeal.
You've got amusing and annoying, and it sort of goes from one to the other. But yes, you can. Well said, Gospel. So you can do it. I'll do it occasionally.
Yeah.
And Chris says he loves it because he signed up earlier. And Corinda again. Fonz.
Yeah, okay. That's me.
Yeah, the next bit. How do you see who look at it? You don't know who looks at it. They don't have those stats yet. You actually know how many people have looked. You know which country they're in. It's a bit like a website, really. It's a bit like a blog. You know how many people have visited. You know how many people click the links, but you don't know who they were.
Yeah. So it just gives you a location roughly, don't it? Like country and how many.
Yeah. One of your links could be message me. And if people click that link, they're taken off to whichever messenger service you use, whether it's Facebook or Telegram or any of the thousands of messaging services. If people click that button and say hello, then you'd find out who they are. So I'll do an experiment on that and see if we can get any further. And looks like Gospel's on there too. Corinda, you look at the analytics in the back end. Agreed.
Yeah.
And then there's a link I posted, and then we're going over to Gospel. Strategically, you can do that to the one you want people to go to more. So when it shakes, it draws their attention. I agree. Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm just saying
it's an attention grabber.
It is. Yeah. It's good. I
think I know what you mean. It's all right for somebody who's visiting it the first time, grab their attention. But with you, if you're working on it and watching it all the time, it gets a bit.
Well, it does. It's. You can make it wobble. You can make it pop out. There's 3 or 4 different things you can do with it. In actual fact, just a moment, because this is live, I can go over here, and I can. Just a minute. Just a minute. I'll go to that one. Right. Okay. I'm going to scroll the page. Hopefully. And I'm going to try and make one of them wobble. This is. Oh, wait a minute.
This is the fun part where you're doing it live.
Yeah, I know. It's not going to work, is it? It never does when you go live.
No, it doesn't. Then afterwards, it just happens just like that.
Yeah, I know. Right. Okay. Let's abandon that and just. Right. If you're going to do a demonstration, this is one of the instances where you'd actually want to record it, and I may well do a recording tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, I just comment here and looking at your website as well. Okay.
It's multitasking.
Right. Indeed. And gospel. All right. Okay. Gospel's got a slightly different platform. If you want to put a link, gospel, then please do. Which one did you go for the price of one stream live? Okay, right, okay. This is a story of good fortune, and last year, One Stream Live were on AppSumo, and they had a deal which was $49 for life. I bought it, but I didn't just buy one, I bought two, because with the two stacked together, paying $98, you could go live as well as playing pre-recorded video. So that's my logic. I actually do use OneStream Live to play pre-recorded video. Then they added the live option. Then they added the embedded player. So I'm basically smiling inside because I was ahead of the game for once.
Yeah. When it was well, but that's sometimes what happens, isn't it? When something comes out, they give you a deal to get it to catch on, and you called it at the right time.
Totally. So that was $98 for a lifetime. They're now charging for using the recorded and the live and the embeddable player on your website, $85 a month.
Wow.
Which is, quick bit of math, is $1,020 a year, which in English money is about £800, £700, £700 to £800, depends what the exchange rate is. But it's quite an investment. If you were actually doing this for clients and producing shows for clients and said, do you want to go live to your website for this show? It will cost you 20 quid.
Make the money back that way, yeah.
You make money back that way, yeah. So that's the way I'm looking at it now. And all right, link bio. Okay, I'll check that out after gospel.
Yeah, I'm writing that one down as well.
Okay.
Link.bio, I think it is.
Yeah. They'll all be in the comments. So I shall click the link afterwards. But the second reason I went with this one, which is Linktree, is that it's two brothers who decided 3 years ago to write a piece of software. So it's a very small outfit.
Yeah.
There's two brothers and one friend. And they live in Melbourne, Australia. Now, Melbourne has a special place. Well, Australia has a special place because my son James lives in Brisbane. But they originally lived in Melbourne. I've been fortunate enough to visit Melbourne 10 times over the years. So I've got a sort of ties with Melbourne, and it's the fact that they live in Melbourne and it works. And it showed up on my Facebook timeline at the right time.
Well, I visit Melbourne every day. So,
Corinda is saying, wow. I think that wow is in response to the $1,020 a year for the software. But this is a professional service. I mean, there are, just to give you some idea, Corinda, there are people for that service who are charging hundreds of dollars a month. Yeah, and I've seen sites that charge $500 a month, which is $6,000 a year for exactly that service. This in the area between live broadcasting to Facebook and YouTube and live broadcasting to the web with a content delivery network. And we're going from medium to high. This is the top end of the live video market. This is basically the people who provide services to multinational companies. And we're just coming in at the bottom, and the prices seem steep because we've been spoilt.
Yep.
Okay. And question from Corinda. Fonz, Stephen, have you heard of FC2 live app? No.
No.
The link,
well, we have now.
We have now. The link.
Have to check that out. Write that one down.
And over to Gospel. And Gospel is saying, Fonz, you crack me up. There you are.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. Good.
I'm here to bring a smile through the misery of what is COVID.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to April 12th. I mean, it's less than 4 weeks away now.
I know this sounds cruel, but wouldn't it be like they said April 1st, everything go back to normal, then April 1st they go, April Fools. Can you imagine the outcry that would do?
If April 12th doesn't happen, then I get the sense that people will just do it anyway.
Yeah, I think so as well. Yeah, I think it's got to a point that it'd be like, no, this is too much now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the Prime Minister said this is a one-way system, that we're actually going to get more and more freedoms, and if we get back to reasonable normal in June.
Well, he'll be able to go out and buy a comb for his hair, so that'll be all right. Because he doesn't seem to comb it much, does he?
Well, no. That's as he gets up in the morning, I think. Okay, and Gospel is smiling, which is good. Okay. Right, on the menu tonight is roast chicken, carrots, roast potatoes, broccoli, and it'll be ready around about 8 o'clock. So, all good on the cooking front.
You've got chicken tonight.
Yep, definitely.
Do you remember that advert? Some sauce.
I do.
We've got chicken tonight. Yeah.
Chicken tonight, marmalize the chicken.
Yeah.
And chicken is to be savoured, not smothered with sauce.
That's right.
But that's my take on it. This is purely a personal view. It's not necessarily the right view, but it's my view. Cooking should be to bring out flavours that already exist, unless it's tripe, of course, in which case put as much flavouring on tripe as you want to. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I just avoid it full stop.
Well, yeah. I mean, I've not had it since I was a lad, because we used to go to the market store, and the delicacies were tripe, cow eel, and black pudding.
So I tell you, my nan was very, she grew up on a farm, and her parents owned a farm, and she grew up there, and I remember her, a whole pig's head, cooking a whole pig's head, stuff like that. And you go, you see it in the pot, and like, oh my God, what is that?
Yeah. It's lunch.
And she goes, it's lovely. I go, yeah.
Right. A question from Gospel. So be live going mobile. Yes, if you click the link, you'll find Inga talking about it. So it is public. Currently beta testing Be Live on mobile on iOS, so on an iPhone, and that will be closely followed by Be Live on mobile on Android. That is, I've seen it. I've been on a show with Rigetti. It is 2 people on screen. You've got the studio, so you can do what you can in the studio on desktop from your phone. It is a standalone app. This is not running through your browser. I've seen it. It's an enjoyable experience to actually be on there. I'm not sure when. It's just a question of the day. It is hundreds of people are actually testing it, and it will arrive when it's ready, I suppose. Because I know that they're working hard on it. Over to Corinda. So yes, it's true. There will be a BeLive mobile app. It's not the current app. It's a totally new app. And Corinda's got some news which she's going to share.
Will the old app be null and void then?
Well, the old app is just for viewing and joining.
That's what I mean. Just updating. Yeah.
I don't know. Next week I'm having surgery on my brain. Next week I'm having surgery on my brain for my seizures. Corinda, you are just amazing, because you can just say that, and you are brave, and I know that everything is going to go well. You are just, I'm lost for words, really.
Yeah, but the main thing is we wish you good luck in that respect, because it's like you said, he's going to get through it and stuff, and then it's just a recovery afterwards.
Yeah.
Then you'll be back up doing live videos again.
Indeed. Yeah, it's only on the iPhone, not for Android yet. It will happen. There is a group. Oh, and Gospel's in the Facebook group. Check it out. Very good. Okay. That's it. Okay. And Gospel's asking Corinda which day is he going in, and Corinda, next Wednesday. He thinks on Wednesday. Got to have a COVID test before.
Yeah.
Okay, but Corinda's had both vaccine shots, so you should be
okay.
Should be okay. You should be able to go ahead with the operation. And as Fonz said, we look forward to seeing you back broadcasting in April.
Definitely.
And you're an inspiration to us all. Take care.
Yeah. And keep us up to date when you can.
Yeah. Okay. Right. All good.
Yeah.
Well, we've done quite a lot today. We've got 10 out of 10 on the quiz with the team help. Okay, another comment coming in. So,
have we got time for my rec? Have we got time for my record?
Oh, of course we have. The screen is yours. I'm going to put you full screen.
My record, but this is called a record, and it's a bit of a different record. If I get it right on the camera, there's nothing on this side. It's only on one side. Now we can play this on here because it's not got music on it. What this record is back in the 60s. And when I play this in a minute, you'll be able to hear it in the background. They used to have machines, like photo booths, and you walk in it and you sit there and you record a message onto vinyl. And this, when I used to be a manager of a charity shop, this came in with somebody's stuff. And this is actually a message that somebody's recorded. Oh, when I get it to play.
Hello, Jeffrey. I've just come down to... I miss you incredibly. I withstood at the moment, but it's hard to continue. You'll have a letter when you get back to Madison. Is it true that you'll be coming home before next summer? God, I hope so. Helen's getting married very shortly. She's got to. It's kind, isn't it? I knew she would though. Barrett's very happy. Mom, still as miserable as usual. Well, I feel pretty nervous even just standing here speaking to you. Seems very... Still love you, boy. Incredibly.
Bit crackly.
At the moment it's raining outside, but we've been swimming. I've got a card, I'll send it to you shortly. I have to put anything with Barberston too.
I'll leave it there, goes on a bit more, but if you could hear the announcements being read, being spoken out in the background.
Yeah.
And to me, that's somebody giving a message saying, like, where she's going, it's raining outside and stuff. It's just like you're being taken back to a moment in time where this young girl has gone into this booth to record a message for somebody. And I find it, wow.
Yeah, it's mind-blowing. And you brought back memories to gospel, because gospel said we used to have that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
But it's brilliant. It's probably the Facebook of the day. Like, you couldn't put a message up, send somebody a voice message, so you recorded it on vinyl.
Yeah.
And how it survived and still plays,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Shows it's a good bit of worth every penny.
Exactly. Yeah. Technology, I mean, that would have been the height of new tech back then, wouldn't it? To be able to go and I remember I used to have an Edison phonograph, which was totally amazing. You got the cylinder and you could actually record onto it and play back. And white cylinders.
Yeah, but back then, I bet that was like, wow, amazing, isn't it? Like,
well, true.
It's like vinyl. It's like, I remember my dad saying to me that when we played vinyl, he couldn't understand. And it's true. Do you think the technology on vinyl, how you could hear somebody's voice on it? Because it's all just grooves, and so it's amazing technology. I did have it cleaned up a bit. It didn't play to start with. When I first got it, it kept jumping.
So giving it some care and attention, and revived it.
I just find it amazing that somebody messaged to somebody and, like, saying been swimming and it's raining outside. It's just, I thought, wow, like that's a moment in time. Maybe I'm a bit crazy, but I just find that brilliant.
No. It's a piece of history, an important piece of history. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Fonz, it's over to you to close today's broadcast.
Yeah, well, on that, a one-sided vinyl you could get on the train station. With that shocking news, that's the end of the show. Until next time. And good luck to Corinda.
And Corinda, take care, and we'll see you all again soon. Corinda, you're welcome to join us on the show in April.
Definitely.
Until then, bye for now.
Bye.